Hi there, this is Amanda Hill, and in this video I'm going to help you get into some good habits for your marketing. This is Sprift, and there's some great things you can do on it. This one I'm going to show you, you should be doing weekly. In fact, if you could do it daily, that might be a thing too. However, weekly to post, or just keep on top of it, print down, and you might want to go and do some hand-delivered ones for anything you've got on your wish list, things that you want. Firstly, we're going to go to Prospect, which is just here on the top. Now, once we're in Prospect, we can then skip along. Now, it's just outside of where I am, and it's a little round circle. Let's see if I can shift it. No, it's not having it, but what I'm doing is clicking here for templates. So you now have a lot of templates going on. We've got sales and lettings templates. I'm sticking in sales for the moment. So what we can do is click into what type do we want? Do we want minimalist, welcome, contemporary, refined? You pick, go and have a look, see what suits your style. Let's just go in contemporary for the moment. And we're going to pick letters. So we've got varying ones for letters, but the one I'm looking for is this one, fall through. I'll show you why in a minute. So we've got our template here, which we can rename as whatever we want it to be called. So let's just select it and then save it to templates. Now, I've already saved it, but I can go back into it and change it. Let me show you where it now lives. So it now lives in my templates. And let's go and switch over to letters. And there we've got the market fall through. Now, I've already had a play with this one, and I've added something in it anyway. And it is great if you are a Canva user, because this is a cut down version of Canva. And it gives you everything that you want in there. So you can just click on things, add them, add some pictures, even put a picture of the property if you're going direct for something that's very specific. So you can click save on that, and you've now got your letter template for fall through. So now we can go to prospecting and we can pick anything that's fallen through. So over on the far right, we've got select all and a little button. Click that. And then what you're going to do is add to basket. Now I've already done this, but let's just go and have a look anyway. So now it's asking me for the template. So we can go find our template for our fall throughs. Now we've got choices. Are we going to do it ourselves, and are we going to ask Sprift to do it for us? Either way, here's the letter, here's the picture, mark it as approved. It's got all of my details in it. Now I'm going to need to top my tokens up if I want them to do it. But there's a little button just to the right of this printing branch, and it's now going to let me go print the whole lot myself. So let's just click I understand. Seems to have missed my template, so let's just check if it's definitely added it. Yep, it's definitely added it. Now, one thing I could do if I wanted is add the address in it and the Sprift QR code, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about that. Now, if you can't quite see enough to do this little bit, you can actually just make it a little bit bigger and look at it. So it's now picked the template up, but let me show you what that looked like, because it disappeared before I could show you. This bit at the bottom, you can make it bigger so you can actually see what you're doing. But don't worry, it doesn't change it when it prints it. So that's now been saved for me, and you can see that the template is on and I've got printing branch on. So it's told me that I haven't added the addresses, which I haven't. So there's two reasons for that. One, I can use it for any property. And two, I can actually then just do a CSV list of all of the addresses, and then I can drive around at my heart's content. Now, I think there's 38 here. So that's an afternoon's work easily, and more if somebody stops to talk to you. So let's just do all and then buy and send all. Now it's going to take a little while for it to do the download, and the download will then end up here. So you can see an earlier one, we've got download, and I'm just going to save it. So it's giving me as a zipped file, so I'm going to need to undo that, which is fine. And what I can then do is print them. So it's relatively simple to make it happen. This is my download file here. So I could just go through it and I could just get them printed and then go and do some deliveries and start some conversations. You should be doing this weekly, because fall throughs mean somebody is probably setting their heart somewhere else already. If you can help them, you've already got to the price where the market has said yes. That's a huge thing at the moment. Quite often, property comes to the market at a price that the market is just saying no to. So if you've got a property that somebody has already said yes to, and you've now got a seller, who is really set on somewhere else, see what you can do to help them to move.